reckon is pivotal.
Well, I'm a fan of this guy, Milos Kerkez, who I suspect will make himself a thorn in the opposition side. He's explosive, really dynamic, very energetic, covers a lot of ground. And when it comes to transitions, he's great either at getting forward quickly or getting back to do his job defensively. I can't see many weaknesses apart from his aerial abilities, not necessarily being the tallest.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Bernardo Silva! And could be danger here. Semenyo, love charge, surely! Reclaimed it in a trice. Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva. Nuri. Aim forwards. O'Reilly. Nuri. Rodri. O'Reilly. Gehi. Forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva, O'Reilly, Gehi, Ruben Dias, O'Reilly, Haaland, spread out to the left, and he's on a charge. Wirtz, Kerkez, Gravenberg, and it's Szoboszlai. Matheus Nunes. Can he latch on to this? Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Gomez. Konate. Moved on forwards. Wirtz. McAllister, laid out to the left flank. Strong running down that left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Szoboszlai. Kerkez. Great defending, strong and determined. Kerkez picks it up now. Gehi tries to clear. Gravenberg. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Ekitike. And a shot!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Ruben Dias. O'Reilly. Gehi. Oh, there's a probing ball. McAllister. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's having a shot! Szoboszlai plays it in. Chance for a shot! reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Vitz. Out to the left it goes. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nuri. Gehi shifted upfield. It's a great ball. Ekitike might be taken. And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vert demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played out wide. Matheus Nunes. And here's Haaland. Real chance! He hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Gehi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Gravenberg did want to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gomez. Nicely intercepted. Marmouche. And here's Haaland. That has been cut short. Ekitike. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland, oh, good spread. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and it's been given away. Now it's Szoboszlai. Driving forward. Ekitike! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Nuri. Oh, can he get onto this? It's just beyond his reach. Gomez, gently done. Now it's Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Searching pass he's played there. Corner. Up he goes! Oh, the kick has gone ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gomez. Gomez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vitz. Kerkesh. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Semenyo. Marmouche. And it's lofted through here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! And here's Haaland. And the shot! Kerkesh gets rid without sophistication. Bernardo Silva with the short one. Bernardo Silva. Gravenberg with a fine tackle. Soboslai has created one goal already. Gravenberg. And it's Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Wirtz forwards and with intent. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Played out to the right. McAllister has it in a wide position. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for it. It's hit the crossbar. Semenyo. Marmouche. And it's O'Reilly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Soboslai. Soboslai looking to get on the end of this. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Ekitike. Goes for the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. O'Reilly. Wirtz does really well to win the ball. Wirtz with a definite foul there. himself offside. Alisson, one ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And Dijk with the clearance. He's got space in the area. Ball swung in. And he's heaved it away. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo receives it in a wide position. Konate gets it away. That's a throw. And it's Nunez, played into the middle. Konate tries to clear. And that's been won straight. Can he finish? And he's had a shot! They are right back in business. Haaland will take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Marmoush. Haaland. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Pinged towards the front line. Vitz. Konate shifted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. Vitz. Good running, strong and purpose. He's having a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. There are a few waiting for it. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. He's in plenty of space here. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Matches Nunes, aim forwards. He has found a way through. Out to the right. Semenyo. Matches Nunes. A chance to play it in. Semenyo. Oh, smashing header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Rodri. McAllister have it back and can go again. And it's Vitz. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both?
So it's back to business. No reported change to either side during the break. McAllister. Konate. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. Semenyo. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Szoboszlai. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kerkez. Delivered in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's going to go a long way. Semenyo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bernardo Silva. Matches Nunes. Succumbs to the pressure. Vitz. And here's Szoboszlai. Caresses it through.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Matches Nunes. Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. O'Reilly makes the interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. Konate. Ekitike. Receives it in a good position here. Now it's Szoboszlai. Out to the left it goes. Delivered across. Defending of the desperate variety. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Gravenberch showing good feet. Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland. Gravenberch. And it's Vitz. Gravenberch. And he's there to clear it. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Vitz. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Kirkes. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Wirtz, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland. Pretty, but it gets the job done. Matheus Nunes. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. McAllister. Wirtz. Konate, gently done. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Moved on forwards. Yehi. And it's O'Reilly. It's good pressure. Takes the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. O'Reilly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kirkes. Soboslai in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. Matheus Nunes did well to emerge. Wirtz! Danger averted for now. Great run on the overlap here. He can get that clear and claim it back swiftly. Ruben Dias. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Matheus Nunes, aim forwards. And it's Soboslai. Ekitike. And that was very necessary. Gravenberg, Wirtz, lovely feet. Soboslai laid out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! McAllister forwards and with intent. And it's Wirtz. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
He is through here. Now it's Haaland. And it's been played through. And Marmouth! O'Reilly. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Bernardo Silva, head out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. That's a foul in a dangerous area. Bernardo's good chance here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's there to get it away. And here's Semenyo. And it's Nunez. Matches Nunez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Semenyo. Semenyo drives it in. That's not going to find its target. Oh, it's come loose! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Oh, such a clever touch! O'Reilly. And a chance! Truly turned on its head.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gravenberg. Semenyo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Matches Nunez. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Here's Haaland. And here's Nunez. In once more. McAllister spread out to the left. So what can they make of this? Now it's Wirtz. Face-to-face chance for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Swings it across.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rodri has given away a free kick.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri shifted upfield. Now it's Semenyo. And it's Nunez. And here's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gomez gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. Bernardo Silva. Cleared without complication. Chiesa. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Semenyo. Get a throw in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's run loose here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Matches Nunes, cuts it out. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Ignory. And it's played forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Chiesa. Into the channel. Chiesa looking to run onto it. And he cuts out the supply. Ignory. Ruben Dias. That's been drilled forward. Marmoush. Now this could be a chance. Haaland! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Haaland. And here's Semenyo. Haaland! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
He's got force. That is remarkable. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Out for a throw. Matches Nunes. Ruben Dias. O'Reilly. Gehi, nicely aimed pass. Ignory. Marmoush. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. O'Reilly. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. And Dyke tries to clear. And it's Nunez. Here comes another cross. Konate, clear. He's had a shot! McAllister, Mohamed Salah. Played into space out wide. Nice control. Marmouche with the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Haaland, that's a delicate pass. Bernardo Silva plays it short. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. By a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Gravenberg. Ekitike. Gravenberg. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Bernardo Silva, charge, surely! And it's hoisted clear.
Bernardo Silva just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Oh, sweet feet. Konate clears it away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! He's done very well to get to that.
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
Bernardo Silva with the short one. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. O'Reilly played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly spread out to the left. Allison gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Szoboszlai. Wits, hefty challenge, but fair enough. Matias Nunes. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Salah. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gomez. Haaland. And now the breakaway. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. O'Reilly. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. That's good play. Real chance here. Plenty waiting in the middle. O'Reilly. Semenyo. He's cut it out. Kerkez gets good distance on it. Yehi cuts out the pass. O'Reilly. And here's Marmoush. Ignori. Clipped into space. That's really well cleared. Struck first time. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Showing good feet. Out again for a throw-in. O'Reilly, and that's aimed into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. O'Reilly clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alisson sends that a long way. And it's Salah. Gomez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland! Bernardo Silva. Chance to play it in. Matheus Nunes. Oh, it's come loose. And again. Wirtz aim forwards. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. McAllister. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
O'Reilly. This is promising. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Marmoush. Time to deliver. Turns and goes back. Semenyo, back when it goes. Wirtz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chance here to counter. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Soboslai. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. That's a throw. And here's Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. And it's played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That was very necessary. Kerkez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gomez. Gravenberch. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Wirtz! Let's come back to the keeper. Kerkez. Konate. Van Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Gomez. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that has been clubbed away. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Could move up a gear here. Tries a deft little ball. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Gomez cuts it out. McAllister, gently done. That's very neat. And it's Gomez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Salah. That has been knocked clear. Gehi spread out to the left. Gomez carries the ball down the right. Takes aim. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Gomez gets across to intercept that, and it's played forward. Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries a measured ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well timed, excellent interception. And claimed it back swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here. Wirtz, there's the shot! Gehi. And it's Salah. Wirtz. And here's Mohamed Salah. Ekitike, whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He is through here. has on. And Bernardo Silva! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Konate, forwards and with intent. And they've got a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Gehi. Ruben Diaz. He's fizzed it forward. Out to the right. Kerkez, gently done. Matheus Nunes. And here's Semenyo. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's O'Reilly. Marmouche. And he's managed to get free. Cross goes in there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Either side really getting hold of the ball. He's got away. Matheus Nunes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely bit of skill. Marmouche! It's a loose ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Semenyo skims one in. McAllister. Now they could break here. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Kerkez goes on a charge down the left. That's going to go a long way. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vitz. Ekitike. Now it's Gravenberg. The ball's come loose here. And it's Kerkez. Very nicely done. Szoboszlai. And here's Szoboszlai. Vitz. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Vert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gravenberg plays it short. Hit into the middle. Wirtz gets over and intercepts. Kerkez shifted upfield. Gravenberg. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's shot. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Szoboszlai actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kerkez. Van Dijk. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chooses to go back. It's really well manoeuvred. Hits, aim forwards, caresses it through. It's a great ball, and the finish! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has been cleared. Ekitike. He's still got it, needs help. Haaland. And the counter is on. He can run onto that. Haaland. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Marmoush is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yehi. There is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Kerkez. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Nouri. O'Reilly. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found the way through. Szoboszlai. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Nachos Nunes. He's got away. Now it's Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Haaland! Haaland! Haaland made a good run there. Konate thinks one through. O'Reilly is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Gravenberch. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Haaland, and it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Semenyo. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Might be danger here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kerkez. Konate. Kerkez. Played into space out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nachos Nunes has a look and plays it forward. Kerkez. Konate. Wirtz. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently down. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Gravenberch. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. O'Reilly. Looking here to chip it through. Marmouche. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Kerkez. And it's Gravenberch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Wirtz. Ekitike! He'll try to keep this alive. And he welcomes it in. Mohamed Salah. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister. Good take, and is he... And the shot! And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Haaland producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's managed to get free. Marmouche. Spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bernardo Silva goes short. It'll be a throw-in. Ball driven towards the far post. Kerkez gets it away. Vitz. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, that's a delicate pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bernardo Silva being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. And the pass is intercepted. Semenyo. Konate makes the interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. That'll be a throw. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo looking to run onto it. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Konate. Vitz. Nicely intercepted. Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. So what can they make of this? O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Nuri. Marmouche gets into some space. He came in hard, very hard. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Haaland.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good spread. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Konate forwards and with intent. Now it's Semenyo! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for you. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Lovely feet. Played out to the right. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets it. Fits! Cleared without complication. Gravenberg. And here's Fitz. Mohamed Salah. Gomez. Can he deliver? Shot a goal! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Haaland. Haaland played out towards the right wing. Semenyo. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? It out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
tries to get it clear. Oh, what a pass! Semenyo. Haaland. Chance! Yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Out for a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Chiesa, played with finesse. Gets it away. And it's Vitz. Mohamed Salah. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Diaz tries to clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
O'Reilly, and here's Haaland, and he's away. He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Haaland has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Haaland! Oh, should have put that away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Gravenberg, probing pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he finish? No mistake!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that's well seen too. McAllister looking for a runner. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Konate shifted upfield. He's through here. Haaland! He hits the net! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he cuts out the supply. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
In with the challenge. Kirkesh now climbs up big! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Chiesa. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Rodri. Nachos Nunes. There will be a throw-in. Rodri. Semenyo. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Reinders. Marmouche, driving forward. Frimpong, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ekitike. Can he latch on to this? Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's played into the area. Gehi gets it clear. And it's Frimpong. Gravenberch! Can he stop it going out? Salah plays it in. And that has been cleared. And here's Chiesa. Now it's Haaland. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gehi, and it's played forward. Wirtz. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And it's Bernardo Silva. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. Konate, Wirtz. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy when it's gone to waste like that.
The changes then in quick succession. So we have a double substitution going on here. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the...